All around the world, people get great Toyota cars like RAV4, Corolla Cross, Highlander, Sukhoi, and 4Runner, while we get only rebadged Suzukis in India. 43% of total Toyota sales in India were actually Suzuki cars last year. Surely the biggest car manufacturer in the world, which by the way sold 11 million cars last year globally, can bring reliable, affordable, and easy to maintain actual Toyota cars for India. But why isn't it happening then? Let's explore this topic in this video. Personally, I've never understood why Toyotas were so popular, especially outside India. Sure, Toyota is considered as the definition of reliability across the automotive industry, but surely there would be more to it than that, right? My opinion about Toyota changed when I got opportunity to live with one of their cars, and I mean one of their actual models, not a rebadged Suzuki. It was a Toyota Camry, a car that has been ignored by Indian customers due to its price and SUV-driven mindset. That car was powered by a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine paired with an 8-speed torque converter and with an optional all-wheel drive system, producing more than 200 horsepower. Even with this setup, that car gave me a mileage of 17 to 18 on highways. Mind you, this was not their hybrid, which gives even better mileage of more than 25. That car made me realize that Toyota cars are so easy to live with. It didn't have a fancy turbo engine with a dual clutch transmission or a fancy interior with a tablet in the middle. It was a simple everyday car that was easy to drive and was good on gas, which is what most people want, which is why Toyota is so popular all around the world. But isn't that we consumers want in India as well? Right now, Toyota has 10 cars listed on their website in India, out of which Glanza, Urban Cruiser Taser, Rumion, and Urban Cruiser Highlander are basically rebadged Suzukis. No matter what anyone says, these cars are actually Suzukis underneath and are even manufactured in Suzuki plant. They just have Toyota logos attached on them, with the exception of strong hybrid variants of Highlander. This is a very smart tactic of badge engineering. While looking at the remaining lineup, we have some actual Toyota products. Cars like Hilux, Fortuner, Camry, Volkswagen, and Land Cruiser are out of reach for most people in India. These products are considered luxury, while Toyota cars are meant to be affordable. Toyota finally brought a new Innova Hi-Cross a few years ago. Even with criticism of its quality and choice of platform, Toyota has seen strong demand for that model. And it is testament to the fact that consumers in India are ready to buy actual Toyota cars. So then why don't we get their actual models in India? It has to do with taxes and regulations in India. To encourage local manufacturing in India, all imported cars attract between 60 to 100% import duty on it. So a manufacturer needs up to 50% of localized parts that are produced in India on their cars in order to avoid these high duties. So Toyota cannot import RAV4 manufactured in Japan like they can do in other countries. Mind you, it's cheaper for Toyota to import cars manufactured in other countries than setting up a dedicated production and supply chain specifically for models in India. Setting up these supply chains and arranging vendors for such parts requires substantial investment. Apart from that, taxes on cars in India are generally higher as well, since a car is considered as a luxury item, not an essential commodity. Taxes on cars in India also greatly depend on the exterior dimensions and engine capacity of cars. So a big SUV with an engine larger than 2000 cc would have more taxes. While there are no substantial benefits for hybrid cars either, a segment where Toyota is king globally. India is a price-sensitive market. Mandatory localized production combined with high GST on cars makes it difficult for foreign manufacturers to price the car competitively. So they cut features, give a less desirable engine, or reduce the strength of body structures, compromising build quality, so that the product can be released at the right price and can be competitive. This is causing the problem for Toyota and many other foreign brands. Companies need confidence that there would be sufficient demand for their product in order to justify big investment for a new model. We need to remember that car brands are run by accountants in 2024. And this is why Toyota is using rebadged Suzukis to fill their void in the entry-level segment. Both the Japanese brands established a partnership in February of 2017, with Toyota buying a 4.9% stake in Suzuki, while Suzuki buying a 0.2% stake in Toyota in return. This collaboration was meant to be much bigger than what we see in India. Both companies plan to use the strong position of each brand in a particular market to sell rebadged products of the other. For example, in Europe, Toyota had a stronger position than Suzuki, which is why they launched Suzuki Acros, which was a rebadged version of Toyota RAV4 for the European market in 2020. On the other hand, Suzuki has a great network of suppliers and a product lineup which is very competitive, which is why Toyota proceeded with rebadging Suzuki cars from 2019, with the arrival of Toyota Glanza as the rebadged version of Suzuki Baleno, and the next year we got Toyota Urban Cruiser, which was the Toyota badge version of Suzuki Vitara Brezza. And sales numbers reflect that this decision was correct for them, at least if we look at it from business perspective. It literally bailed out Toyota from leaving India. Board members of Toyota would probably be happy with it. But until when this will continue? Well, I think there is hope that Toyota might bring new actual models to India. Toyota had actual plans to bring a new SUV based on Corolla Cross with powertrains from Innova Hycross to compete with Harrier, Hector, XUV 700 and Compass. But that SUV did not meet the commercial viability for India, though it was reported by Autocar India that Toyota might look at an alternative C-segment SUV for India to replace it. For now, they will continue to bring one or two actual Toyota models in premium segment where people are ready to pay premium for Toyota brand, which is above 30 or 40 lakh rupees. We can expect to see next generation Fortuner and Camry by next year, I believe. Toyota even signed a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, for a new manufacturing facility in Maharashtra. So I believe they might have some more models lined up. It won't make sense for them to build a new factory for Suzuki based models. My only request to Toyota is to just not rely on Suzuki products. You are the biggest car manufacturer in this world. Surely you can do better than rebadging products from the other brand. Now is the opportunity for you, because people are looking for alternatives to diesel because of uncertain government regulations, and hybrid technology is perfect answer for most consumers in India. Just think about it. So that's it in today's video. Write down in the comments below what are your thoughts about Toyota's strategy in India. Do you think it will change in near future? I would love to know your opinions about it. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like it and share it with your friends, and see you soon in a future video. Goodbye.